Am I the a-hole for telling my pregnant wife to stop acting like a child? I, 35M, and my wife, 33F, are currently expecting our first child in December. I live in chronic pain due to a slew of health issues. I also work a job where I'm on my feet constantly. I can't get a new job right now due to personal reasons, but I plan to as soon as possible. My wife quit her job right after we found out we were expecting. We always planned this. The problem is, she's gotten really lazy. I understand pregnancy is hard, but it's gotten to the point she won't even make food or clean the house sometimes. She's been whining and complaining constantly since the moment she took the test. She sounds like a child. I hungry, I sore, my head hurts, I'm sick, I can't shit, etc. I understood these things are normal during pregnancy, so as much as it annoyed me, I bit my tongue. The second I'd get home every night, she'd want me to do something for her. She expected me to cook and clean as soon as I got home every night. The straw that broke the camel's back happened a couple days ago. I had just gotten home from a 10-hour shift and was having a flare-up. I just wanted to have a bath and relax because I was in so much pain. I told her I've had a terrible day and to just DoorDash something. I rarely let her do this because those fees are freaking ridiculous, so I thought it'd be a treat, but she said that she can only eat home-cooked meals and that everything else makes her sick. This is where I might be the a-hole. I yelled at her and told her I've had the worst day and she needs to stop complaining and be an adult for once. She started crying. I immediately apologized over and over again, but she left anyway. A couple hours later my mother-in-law called me a misogynistic cunt and a slew of other names. I hung up because I don't need that. Now the beans are spilled and all the women in our family are mad at me and my wife still won't fucking speak to me. So am I the a-hole? The top comment is, have y'all tried communicating? The second comment is, everyone sucks here. So you've got chronic health issues and she's pregnant. You need to come together and solve the problem as a team, the way you both agreed to do when you exchanged rings and said I do. Do the responsible adult thing and employ open, honest, direct and respectful communication to figure out a way to get things done in a way that suits everyone's needs. Am I the a-hole for wanting my son to be treated equally and able to enjoy family meals with cousins? My son is 9 and has ARFID. We are working with many therapists in all areas, but it's slow developing. He has very few safe foods and they are all super processed junk food. He used to have more foods, but when it changes/tastes different he will no longer eat it. He ate one sour grape 7 years ago and still cries at the thought of eating another. It's bad. Anywho, we used to have family meals with my wife's extended family relatively often, a few times a month, maybe. We stopped when we realized eating in groups was making our son worse. Recently we have had a huge milestone, meaning he can eat in public again. He's super excited about it, and we've eaten out a few times since. McDonald's, mostly, but he's still in public. Anywho, my wife called her sister and asked if we could join their family meals again, maybe just once a month to build his confidence. She said yes initially, and my wife told her we'd bring his food up so he could eat comfortably. My sister-in-law then backtracked, saying that wasn't going to be feasible. She claimed it was too unfair on the other kids to have to eat proper meals while he gets to snack on junk food. Which we obviously understand, but the youngest of the children is 8, and I feel like at that age it's easy to explain that he has additional needs. Which I mentioned to her. My wife got upset and left me to deal with the conversation. I told my sister-in-law straight that this wasn't him being treated better, it was a serious medical situation and it wouldn't be that hard to explain to the rest of the children that he has a different diet to them. She got increasingly upset, claiming that her children shouldn't have to be forced to watch him eat nicer food. I then told her my son shouldn't be forced to miss out on family meals, at which point she hung up. She later messaged my wife to inform her I was rude and wouldn't take no for an answer. My wife said I should have just accepted it when she hinted at not wanting him there, but I disagreed. I think he's just as deserving as everyone else. She got annoyed with me then, and now I'm just wondering if what I said was really that bad. Am I the a-hole? The top comment is, info. Your goal seems to be your son spending time with his cousins. If that is the goal, then why make is food oriented when your son is dealing with AFRID and the other kids will be frustrated, upset or otherwise not understand? Why not just a play date? Time at the park? An activity where they may need food but can make their own choices? The second comment is, info. Is there something your child would eat that the other children cooked/would eat as well? If so, could you offer to bring enough so that all the kids/everyone could have some?